Just adjusting that there. How you doing, everybody? Hope everybody is doing great. Now, before we get into all that, though, if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. And I really want to hit that 2,000. If you could please hit that subscribe. I know a lot of people watch, but they don't subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And you get all the cool videos coming up in your, stuff that is, how would you say that? Stuff that is, recommended for you. There you go. I lost my train of thought right there. But you get all the videos that come up with different recommendations for you. Some of these videos will come up. We have a lot of different types of videos, and we do have 3 videos each week. So we do have content always out every week. So definitely subscribe so you see all the content. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did all the old school knives, the little rinky dink little knives that were cheap. And, when you were younger and you were just getting into knives, you thought, this is cool, dude. But, they were definitely cool to us back then. So I can see why looking back at them. But the knife that I'm showing today, and you will see the thumbnail of it, and you will see the joke about it. But it is something to be a little funny, and I have two of them. One of them is missing some pieces. The other one is fully intact. I don't believe they're worth nothing at all. But back in the day when we were younger, if you're around my age, we had Rambo come out, and everybody went crazy over Rambo. I think, well, actually Rocky put him on the map, but Rambo is a really good movie. I don't know. I know they did two of them, but I don't know if they did three. Sylvester Stallone's got something about doing sequels on everything. I don't know. There's so many Rockies, I lost track. But I don't know if they did 3 Rambos or not. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. If you would be so kind as to tell me in the comments section if you remember. But, yes. You mailed it away because we didn't have the internet back then, and you got yourself a Rambo knife. And you were the coolest person in your neighborhood because you could be like Rambo, man. You got your little hunting knife, which are very cheap, as you can see on this one, coming apart little sheath. It's probably coming apart too because it's super old. But you got your little rawhide little tie, or fake rawhide. I don't even know if it's real, to be honest. But you got your little tie so you could tie it to your leg as you put it through your belt, and you went hiking and camping, looking like the coolest dude with your Rambo knife. And then in front, you had your little sharpening stone right there that's all beat up. Seen better days and has a few chunks out of it. Is the chunks inside of it? No. But the actual little... The sheath is this pleather. It's not real leather. And as you can see, your little case for your little sharpening stone was just plastic. And everything was sewn together very poorly, to say the least. And then you had snaps over here. So, what did you get? I can't... If you remembered how much these were, you're a better person than me because I can't remember for the life of me. But you got your 420 stainless steel from Tijuana. And you got you kind of serrated blade on the back. And of course, every knife. Because, when you're fighting all these people and stuff, you really want a bottle opener. And of course, you have your blade. And as you can see, don't worry about cutting yourself too much on this. And of course, I could sharpen it, of course. And, I don't know. I have 2 of them. So if you would like to see me put one through the paces, doing some batoning and stuff like that, and some chopping, please hit me up in the comment section. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video, and we'll do kind of working on it, wood and processing and stuff like that, just to see how it would hold up nowadays. And as you can see, you had your liquid compass over there, so you always knew where you were. And then you just unwind this, and you had that little... First off, you had your 2 little slip rings right here. You'll find out what they are for in a minute if you don't know. But remember, you were the coolest kid in town with this, okay? Or a teenager. You shouldn't be a kid playing with this. And it does have stuff inside, but I gotta take it out of the camera view so I can get the stuff out of it. And I'm probably gonna go reach over here from my original Leatherman that was sitting on my desk, and I had to move to do the video. Oh boy, yeah, it seen better days because the contents in here. And no, it's not a full tang, obviously, because you can open it and see. But you do have a bolt down there, and if you have, and let me see, hold on. You do have a bolt down there, so if it did come loose, and you have a long enough socket, you can go down there and tighten it a little bit, tad bit there. And as you can see, it's starting to get rusted actually, so that's pretty scary. Let me turn off my flashlight over here. There we go. So, what did you get in here with your rotten rubber band? Because it's been sitting in there a million years. I'm going to put that on the side so I don't forget to throw it out. But what you got inside is the ultimate survival kit. So you could survive anything. As you could see, the rubber bands in here that was holding the stuff together as well has disintegrated, basically. And I'm going to put that on the side so I don't put it back in there. There's really no sense in putting it back in there. And as you could see, it was just cool to have. I never really used it. So, I never really use it. What are you going to do, right? And put that to the side. I don't want to drop anything, and that's probably rotted too. But you know, if you're the ultimate survivalist and you have the ultimate survival Rambo knife, you have your fishing line. Who knows if it's even that good? I don't want to rip it apart because it's just like, I'm kind of keeping it like a remembrance of everything. You got well, actually, you didn't get different size fish hooks. For some reason, you got 5 fish hooks with a little bit of fishing line. If you know why, I don't know. So let me actually do a little close up that and get it to focus. Focus. There we go. So you got your fishing line. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish hooks. Oh, 6 fish hooks. I found another one on the side there. You got some weights, some little weights that you could just put on the line there. Hey, I don't want to lose them. I have all the pieces to this awesome survival knife. I know you're all jealous because I have the ultimate survival knife. Right there. Oh, and you also got a needle as I find more pieces of fossilized rubber bands. You got your little needle there, so if you needed to sew something. You didn't get thread to sew anything, so I guess you would use your fishing line and then you'd be kind of done in because you wouldn't have a way to eat. But the little slip rings over here that are around the handle there, it's a beefy handle. You got a little cable saw right there, so you could saw through all the trees. You can take down the big redwood over there, cut it down, process it for firewood. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. And then you got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. I guess. Oh, I just answered my own question. You got the little striker wrapped around the bottom there. I think that rubber band has completely emerged itself and become one with the striker as well as the matches. So there you have it. You have all your survival tools right there, and you even got a little plastic bag to put stuff in. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in there. So yes, you could be like Rambo, running through the woods, you know, getting the bad guys and being the superhero. And you got a little plastic thing. I wouldn't trust the plastic too much to carry much, because I'm pretty sure from the fish hooks and the sewing needle, it probably has holes in it. So I don't know how good you would be doing with that, as I try to get everything back in here without breaking the staples or something. Breaking the staples, I mean breaking the matches. I want to preserve this awesomeness. So I did repackage it back in there, as I try not to cut the cable for my light with this extremely sharp knife. And of course, you could take off your compass right there. I mean, the compass looks pretty decent. I didn't really look at these and examine them. like, you know, I did a review of that kind of Rambo type knife you can get at Harbor Freight. This was the original, though. This was the one that you mailed away. You saw in the back of the magazines. So there you have it, a little bit of a fun little remembrance down, a little stroll down memory lane, if you would, about knives. So, like always, people, thank you so much for watching. And like always, have a great, great day.